Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up integration to transfer new leads from TikTok to MailChimp email newsletter service. This is necessary to automatically transfer new leads from TikTok to other systems. For example, in MailChimp you can add new contacts and set up email campaigns for them. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the data source system, TikTok. Next, you need to select an action. Get leads, new. At this stage, you need to connect your TikTok account to the ApiX-Drive service. At this stage, you must specify the username and password for your TikTok business account. After this, you need to indicate the code that will be sent to your email. Next, we provide ApiX-Drive access to work with your TikTok account. When the connected account appears in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. Next, you need to select an advertising account. Now select the page. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so click Continue. At this point, you should see test data on one of your TikTok leads. If there are no real leads, click Load Test Data from TikTok and you will see an example of test data with fields filled in. If you are satisfied with everything, click Continue. This completes the TikTok data source setup successfully. Now you need to go to the data destination setting. We choose the system, MailChimp. Next, select an action. Add contact. At this stage, you need to connect your MailChimp account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, you must specify the API key. To receive it, go to your MailChimp personal account. Then go to Profile Settings. Now go to the Extras API Key section. Click Create a Key. In this field, you must enter a name for the new key. Copy the API key and paste it into the appropriate field in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required field is filled in, click Continue. When the connected account appears in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. At this stage, you need to select a list in which new contacts will be added with each new lead from TikTok. You now see MailChimp fields for creating new contacts. You can assign variables from TikTok to these fields. In order to do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. When all required fields are filled in, click Continue. At this point, you see an example of the data that will be sent to MailChimp in the form of new contacts for each new lead from TikTok. If you are not satisfied with something, click Edit and you will go back a step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to MailChimp. After successful sending, go to MailChimp and check the result. If you are satisfied with everything, return to the ApiX-Drive system and continue setting up. This completes the setup of MailChimp as a data destination. Now you need to enable auto-update and select an update interval, for example, once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.